is our guest house room for $6. Own bathroom. There's a shithole. Oh, that smells bad. Let's close that door. Chuffed with that though. So we're at this guest house and we tried to ask if we can crack outside, but there's no signal, so Swahili Google Translate didn't work and the woman didn't speak English. So we're going to do a bathroom cookout. You are now placed above a shithole on the floor, and now we're going to do some dinner. Bathroom being the best place to not start a fire, hopefully. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to breathe in while I'm doing this for the views.
There are 3 gas stations along the way, but they're all closed.
Oh.
It says, but I'm not sure if it's true.
These are 2 kinds of unique Tanzanian crisps. Arrowroot and cassava. What's the verdict? Doable? Let's try these. No, not good.
What's the taste?
Smell bad, taste okay. Yeah.
Good morning, well, actually afternoon. So we're back on the road again. We had a night indoors, about 80k from Arusha, which was pretty good. Yeah, so far so good. We're making good distance. We left a bit late today, but that's okay. We can make up for it. The next stop is 90k away, and the grounds are mainly flat, though the last 10k will be climbing, but that's alright. Other than that, I keep seeing these massive dust tornadoes around. They look really cool, but also a bit scary. I'm gonna try to capture one.
What did you get?
I got beef with rice and just a sauce with, I don't know.
I got a bag of meat and chips. They told me it was beef, but the meat looks quite pale. You can't really see it now. So who knows what I'm eating. I paid 6, you paid 3, 4. So I think I might have got a little bit ripped off. Anyway, onto my bag of meat. It's actually pork, but to be honest, not bad. Today is a Sunday, which is an excellent day for cycling because lots of local people are in church, meaning that the roads are very quiet. From the looks of it, we are in an area that's seems to be half Muslim, half Christian, and that means that only half the kind of local population are out walking today.
That with Isabella, and did it work? Yeah, the results of this were absolutely impressive.
It's just gone 5 PM and we're heading to a wild camp spot. However, if we don't think the wild camp spot feels very safe, the next option is a guest house 30k away, and after dark it's very, very dangerous to travel with bikes as we're doing because of the risk of hunting from hyenas and other animals. If you're moving, you're much more vulnerable to animals that can see in the dark and that do hunt humans occasionally. So we're trying to rush to this wild camp spot to check it out, and then we'll have to make a decision within 2 minutes, because if it doesn't feel safe enough, I don't know how we're going to know that. We're going to have to leave again. Yeah, we feel no risk from people here, but the wildlife we don't have a lot of experience with. We have no line of defense against an attack. One good thing is there aren't many bodies of water around here that I know of, and those are things that attract lots of big animals, so that's a plus. But yeah, onto the wild camp spot.
Just to avoid. Good evening. So, we finally made it to the campsite that we were aiming for, but we weren't sure about yet. It's a little path that leads behind a hill. It's very hidden from the road, so that's why it's so perfect, and it looks amazing. really, really great for camping. So we decided that we're gonna pitch the tent. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, oh no,
oh.
it's on me, mate. Yeah, we decided we're gonna pitch the tent here instead of heading on to the next town, because that was plan B. There was a 10,000 T-shilling Guesthouse, which is €4.
It was called the Climax Hotel.
Yeah, we also had our doubts about that one, but it had a good review, so couldn't go wrong there. But it was another 30k away from here, and we were both very exhausted, and so we're happy that this is gonna work. Yeah.
At least no one's climaxed here.
That you know of.
Bedding in for the night. Wish us luck. Over and out. Same. How was your night?
Not great, but it wasn't because of, I don't know, not great. But it was more because we were afraid of hyenas.
Well, that was the whole reason.
Huh?
That was the whole reason we didn't sleep well.
Well, the thing is, I kind of like woke up in a shock every time I heard a sound, and that could have been like something small, like running around, or you just moving.
Mm.
So it was like unrational, like constantly. But it's fine. I feel okay. Good morning. Oh, whoa! We're above the clouds?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
We're traveling now on a road that, according to all official maps, doesn't actually exist, despite it looking about, 4 or 5 years old. It's definitely not brand new. I was listening to a podcast last year, and the guy that holds the cycling record for doing Cairo to Cape Town, Mark Beaumont, was talking about how easy it would be, not easy, but it would be easier to smash his record at the moment, because as far as I remember, it was because of this road, because this road didn't exist when he broke the record. And I'll try and show the kind of dirt road that he would have had to run his bike along. You can see still parts of it along the side. That could be a part of it. Yeah. So from what I understand, I read his book about it. Yeah, he wasted about a day and a half having to run his bike along this part of the road with cycling shoes. So who knows, if I get a bit more money coming in a few years, maybe I could have a crack at the attempt. But I don't know. It wouldn't feel very nice. But then, if you get the record, you get your name down somewhere for the rest of history, even in a very, very tiny way.
So we're just having a little lunch next to the street, on the side of the street, next to this huge baobab tree. You can find them quite often in Tanzania, especially. And also the biggest tree in Tanzania is known to be 6,000 years old, which is insane. A very interesting thing about baobab trees is that their bark apparently contains a very weak antibiotic, which most of the wildlife use. They just chew on the bark and reap the benefits, I guess. And next to that, you can eat its leaves as just normal greens, and the fruit that it bears, you can obviously eat them, but it has a very creamy, sweet inside, apparently. I just learned. And it's mostly, or it's very often eaten by children. Okay, that didn't come out very smooth. Anyway, it's a very cool tree, and it makes a lot of sense to me that it's called the Tree of Life, because it gives pretty much anything you need, and it's just a very cool tree, man. Thanks.
Shop.
Coca, Pepsi.
Ah, okay.
Nini?
Chips, crisps, breads, biscuit. Biscuit?
Iko ndogo. Iko small. Small. Kama?
Ah, okay. How much?
Really?
500.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. 2 more, so 4. Good. Which one? 1,000? 600.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Fanta and cola.
Chupa.
Ah, this one. Asante.
chupa hii.
We bring back. Asante.